So, as mentioned earlier, my opponent has said that the workers under the H-2A program do not pay taxes. She didn't specify what kind of taxes at the beginning. I would just like to say that they do pay sales tax, and there is proof that Americans don't want to work these jobs according to Farm Worker Justice. And they have been quoted saying, in order to hire foreign workers through the H-2A program, employees must obtain a temporary labor certification from the Department of Labor. To do this, employees must demonstrate that the job is of a temporary or seasonal nature, that there are not enough U.S. workers who are able, willing, qualified to perform work at that place and time that is needed, and that the wages and working conditions of the workers in the United States will not be adversely affected by the importation of guest workers. To demonstrate above factors, employers are required to recruit and hire U.S. workers and offer certain labor protections required by the program, such as minimum wage requirements and free housing, among others. If the employer obtains the labor certification from the Department of Labor, the employer submits the labor certification along with a petition for a non-immigrant worker to the department. Once it has been approved, the employer's petition for non-immigrant workers, the prospective workers outside the U.S. can apply for an H-2A visa with the U.S. Department of State at a U.S. embassy or consulate abroad. And also, they have been quoted saying that in order to actually get an H-2A visa, some people, they just show up to the border, but that's not true, because in order to actually be classified, you need to be employed and show proof that you are employed. Kirk Johnson from the New York Times has said that H-2A that allows seasonal foreign workers into the country to make up the gap where willing and able American workers are few in number. He typically has brought up in about 90 people from Mexico each year from July to October. This year, with tough times lingering and a big jump in the minimum wage under the program to nearly $10.50 an hour, Mr. Harold brought in only 2/3 of his usual contingent. Other positions he figured would be snapped up by jobless local residents wanting some extra summer cash. Also, recruitment obligators require employers to use the Interstate Employment Service System, which is a joint system of the federal government and state workforce agencies and private market methods of recruiting workers, known as positive recruitment, to locate U.S. workers. And to actually qualify for the the H-2A visa, you must show proof of intent to return to your home country on the expiration date of the visa. Also, there have been jobs for U.S. workers because this program creates a national electric job registry for all H-2A job orders to improve U.S. worker access to agricultural jobs and help growers find workers from across the U.S. So in conclusion, the H-2A is a fairly effective program because not only does it employ people from other countries who need our help, but it employs the U.S. workers themselves.